Imagine holding the person you love most, while a single page of flawless math whispers in your ear, she will ruin you, completely, irreversibly, unless you ruin her first. Elliot Kane and Lila Moreau, 7 years, aloft in Shoreditch. She painted. He coded. They finished each other's sentences. Until the night he finished hers, with numbers. Elliot never slept. Insomnia became obsession. He logged every micro-expression. Pupil dilation when she lied about late nights. Voice pitch when she said his name. Heart rate variability during sex. He fed it all into a neural net he built himself. The model converged in week 17. 99.6% probability she would leave him for her gallerist, then systematically destroy his reputation, his finances, his mind. Timeline: 9 months. Method: slow, surgical, emotional crucifixion. He didn't cry. He smiled, because the model also predicted her perfect defense. Tears, gaslighting, you're paranoid. So he printed the proof, 63 pages, and waited until she came home smelling of turpentine and someone else. She read, laughed, cried, screamed. Every stage the model had scripted in advance. When she reached for him, he stepped back and said the line it predicted she would hate most. The numbers don't forgive. They just predict. She begged. Offered to delete the gallerist's number. Promised therapy. He showed her page 41. Reconciliation attempt phase success probability 0.008%. Her knees buckled. She vomited on the floor. That night he gave her a choice the model hadn't fully anticipated, but still rated at 87%. Stay and be slowly erased by his constant surveillance, or leave and trigger the retaliation cascade he'd already prepared. She chose to stay. For 3 months she lived inside his panopticon. Every word weighed. Every glance scored. Her paintings grew darker black canvases, red slashes. Critics called it her masterpiece phase. He called it evidence. Then the gallerist texted. One message. Missed you tonight. Probability jumped to 99.6%. Elliot felt nothing but calm. He'd already booked the canal boat. Private tour. Midnight. He told her it was a surprise. She wore the red dress he loved, the one the model said made her feel powerful. On the boat, he poured champagne laced with what the coroner would later call a therapeutic dose gone wrong. She realized too late, slurred. You proved. I'd hurt you. He leaned close. And you proved I'd kill to stop it. Her last coherent word was his name screamed. He rolled her into the canal. Watched the red dress bloom like blood in the water. The model updated instantly. Threat neutralized. P, recovery of sanity, equals 0.003%. Police called it accident. No note. No witnesses. But 3 months later a package arrived at his door. No return address. Inside, her old sketchbook. Final page dated the night she died. One drawing, him pushing her. Caption in her handwriting, I modeled you too. Her model was simpler. No neural net. Just intuition sharpened by pain. Probability she assigned him. 100% he'd become the monster to stop her becoming one. She drew it, then let him prove it right. He burned the sketchbook. But the final page he kept taped inside his monitor. Every night he stares at it while the cursor blinks, waiting for her next prediction to come true. Elliot still codes, still models. But now every simulation ends the same way. Him alone, her voice in the speakers whispering the last line she never spoke aloud. You won, but you lost everything. Love doesn't die quietly. Sometimes it dies screaming statistics, and when both people can prove the other is lethal, someone has to pull the trigger first, usually the one holding the gun. So ask yourself, when the proof arrives that the person beside you will end you, will you wait for them to do it? Or will you become the monster the numbers already see? If this one left you questioning every I love you, smash the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. In the comments, tell me, would you read their proof or write your own ending first? I'll be waiting for your answer. If the math of murder and love shook you, hit the like button, subscribe for more stories where affection turns lethal, and comment right now. Whose proof terrified you more, his or hers? The next one's already running the numbers on you.